that's the first point here is the star-studdedness of these teams throughout the years. And I guess we're talking from, say, the 1990s.
91 to 95 type thing.
But yeah, so like
91 to 96.
It's so funny when you look at those teams back in the 90s and all the players who were there, they weren't who we know them as now. They were rookie Emmitt Smith, 26-year-old Troy Aikman, however old Jerry Rice was. Now you knew they were great. You didn't know they were going to be.
You knew Jerry Rice was great. You knew Deion Sanders was great. You knew Charles Haley was great. Those guys were established themselves. But like you said, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, and Troy Aikman, in the first time these teams met in an NFC Championship game, the 49ers are coming off their 80s dynasty, and Dallas is just starting their 90s dynasty with their based off of their young triplets, right? Aikman, Smith, and Irvin.
And so that there was a baton switch that kind of happened,
100%.
if you will.
And it's just funny that it happened like going into the 90s, right? Like it wasn't like mid 80s.
No, right.
It was
Niners
dominated all 80s, and then it was like, okay, it's 1992. It's your guys' turn for the next 4 years.
We need to freshen up this sitcom.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. How about we bring in?
Right.
Well,
so it is funny how that works.
That's going to the professional wrestling. They're changing the card.
They were trading out the what is it? The purse. Who brings in the most.
Now this is really hard to read, so I apologize, but I'll read it for you. Don't worry. All tied up. The Cowboys in San Francisco matches, including postseasons. 17-17-1.
Wow.
Yeah.
So deadlock. So it's deadlock right now. I know we have the playoffs. I know we have the playoff.
We have the playoff
record over them right now. I think we're 5-2 against them in playoffs.
Correct. That's what we want, baby.
Yeah. But they have the season.
That is funny to see 17-17-1.
Yeah. Yeah. The next thing is the double agents. I'm going to read this one because it requires it.
Hey, before you do that.
Ooh, crack 'em if you
could you throw me one too before you get into it?
Yeah. Sweet. Throw it to him.
You going mid?
I'm going mid.
Oh shit.
Ooh, and then I have a great question from the chat. Oh shit.
Oh shit. It's okay.
And then I have a great question from the chat that I want to ask.
At least it just hit fabric. Okay.
I was too busy. Ant's dying over there.
I had to move.
Double agents. Several notable players have played for both franchises during their careers. Deion Sanders.
New shirt, gotta get it off.
Charles Haley. Terrell Owens.
Yep.
And Ken Norton Jr.
Yep.
Did you say Cam or Ken?
Ken Norton Jr.
Are we discussing
great linebacker?
Okay, so
and offensive coordinator or
defensive coordinator
Raiders.
Yeah.
So Deion was Dallas, then San Fran.
No, San Fran, then
Dallas. And so was T.O.
So San Fran with Deion, they basically he shut down Michael Irvin, and I think he had an interception on Michael Irvin in '94, in the '94 season. And he was a free agent the next year, and Jerry was like, I don't care what you got to do, just fucking get him.
Yeah.
Jerry's like, I don't care how much it costs to get Deion Sanders on this team. We need him on this team. So then the next year he was a Cowboy, and they won the Super Bowl.
Well, I can't wait till we do that episode on Deion, and I know that's going to be, maybe that's a season finale.
Deion. Well, it's funny you, even to this day, Irving and Deion Sanders have catches that they dispute what
they'll bicker at each other.
Yeah, because like he's like, no, you pushed off and caught it, or it's really hilarious because it.
I mean, back then, free for all. You could basically be fucking.
But it shows the competitive. But it shows the competitive.
Even to this day, like
the competitive.
No
nature
guy is relenting.
Yeah, you only got that catch because you pushed off, or you only got that pass deflection because
I slipped in the raining.
Well, that's what happened in that game,
right?
Well, from a Cowboys fan perspective,
right.
Don't forget Charles Haley. Is that not in the list there?
Haley was in there. Haley actually, Haley I think is one of the only players that has 5 Super Bowls. He won, I think, I'm going to butcher this. I want to say he won.
We'll go back up, Alex. Look at the stat.
Does it have Haley in there? It's just going to say his name.
It says from 86 to 91 with San Fran, then 92 to 96.
Yeah, so he won a few with San Fran and then won a few with Dallas.
Oh my goodness.
2 with San Fran and then 3 with Dallas.
Wow.
What
a psycho.
He was so good, man. And just a fucking nutball.
The catch. Now, this is probably one of
iconic moment.
against the Cowboys. There's a few of them.
Yeah, this is like an iconic NFL moment.
Iconic NFL moments but where the Cowboys are on the receiving end
Right.
of the
And you know who he burned or who he made that catch on?
who?
Pretty sure it was Everson Walls as a rookie. The guy that has the
most ints.
the most ints has the
Oh,
record
really?
with 12.
Oh, I hope Debo doesn't make Diggs his bitch.
So
this
this the
So
iconic catch,
The catch
which none of us were we even on. What year was that? 80.
81.
So none of us were
No.
alive.
So this is when 49ers receiver Dwight
Rest in
Clark.
peace. Yeah, rest in peace, Dwight Clark. Anthony, the 49er fan, said it before you, Alex.
Hey, no.
Maybe.
Hey, appreciate it. And it 51 seconds left, so it was basically the end of the game at that point.
That sprung the Niners into that 80s dynasty.
That's right.
It was once again this team went on to win the Super Bowl after this
That's
game,
right.
and then they went on to just be dominant as fuck in the 80s.
Yeah. Interesting. Path to victory, San Francisco 49ers Hall of Fame wide receiver Jerry Rice catches a 28-yard touchdown.
Got to say one thing:
Yep.
those fucking Cowboys jerseys are dope.
Oh, I know. Look
Like,
at those.
those.
Yes.
Those things are fucking dope. I would.
What year is that? That's the early 90s. So like probably like 89 to.
No, that would have been early 90s there. So those jerseys. For show.
Okay,
Bring
I'm going to
him
skip
back.
that one. It's not as good. Owning the Star. So this is when Owens came and fucking stood in the Star and got.
Yeah, little behind baseball. The guy that hit him off the Star. I do follow him. He follows us. I was chatting with him. He did say he'd come on the cast.
No way.
George Teague. He's the one. He's the one.
Spoiler alert.
But he hasn't answered me. He's ghosted me a little bit. So I don't. We might have to wait until we're like a little bit bigger.
So
and we'll
guess
get a
what?
little
So
George
guess-
Teague
so
there.
Is it because you sent him a photo with only
Just my Romo jersey on?
your Romo jersey on? He said, "Hey, does this fit properly?"
And it was just a below waist picture.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I didn't think he would take offense
Respond
to it.
Do you think that?
Well, he responded to me.
Do you
I
think?
missed those that NFL. I missed the NFL back in this day. Chad Ochocinco, when things were a little bit more wild west in terms of players just doing what the fuck they wanted out there.
I was gonna say, do you think that Jerry Jones acquired Terrell Owens just to cut him because of the Star defacing? Probably not. But
No, you know why he acquired him?
why?
Because he was fucking destroying them when he was with the Eagles.
Right, yeah.
And then when he was having issues with the Eagles, he was like, Jerry was like, we got to get this guy on the team. When T.O. came over to the Cowboys, he was old, like he was in his 30s. But he was still fucking a beast.
I mean,
hey, that last one though, that last picture before you go, was that the Romo when he broke his rib?
Oh my God, Anthony!
Dude, that game was so awesome.
Hang on. Let me bring this back up. in
The
one
last
sec.
picture, because I saw Romo getting hit. So I'll start giving a breakdown. Romo got hit. He punctured his lung. Went out at half.
I'm so hilarious. You saw that.
He went out at halftime and came back in overtime to win the game.
Yeah.
With the punctured fucking lung.
So first
the
of all,
fucking go.
First of all,
hang on. 49ers Anthony's taking off. He's the Niners podcast is going. He did say something
Peace out,
interesting. Before we just talked with Romo. Joe Montana was actually throwing the ball out of bounds, and Clark just happened to be there and jumped to catch it, which was that. But
Hey,
anyways,
sometimes luck happens. Well, stop by on Saturday or
Come by.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Talk a little shit. We'll be nice.
there'll be one of your kind here, so don't worry.
We won't bat
And-
much.
This just goes to show.
he subbed and liked.
Nice.
Appreciate it.
Preach. This just goes to show, though, how Anthony is like he's no joke when it comes to Tony Romo.
Oh,
That is his favorite
Romo was my man. I fucking loved Romo, man.
And I mean, that's why the Romo. I mean, I don't even know where we have the Romo jerseys
It's at
in
home,
here.
I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
I don't hang it on the walls here.
No.
I sleep with it every night.
I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys.